There's one WrestleMania twist for The Rock that no one is talking about. So we'll see what that's about. We'll also check out the latest with Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, and much more. Starting things off with Rhea Ripley because a very interesting situation appears to be developing here that could make things a bit intriguing heading into WrestleMania season. Rhea Ripley is of course a highly positioned member of the Judgment Day. The group has been split into pretty much two storylines right now. Rhea Ripley is off and doing her thing and defending her title as WWE Women's World Champion, while the other remaining four members of the group are basically all dealing with just R-Truth. R-Truth has been doing some of his most entertaining work ever with his Judgment Day material, and everyone loves what's happening there. But you do have some fans that are bringing up some good points and wondering if Damian, Finn, Dominic, and JD are all feuding with only R-Truth is a bit too silly. And questioning if the group should actually be focused on more important matters. Because the situation with R-Truth hasn't just been a few weeks. It's been a few months of Judgment Day wasting all this time away on R-Truth. This is something that Rhea Ripley even called out several weeks ago. She wanted the nonsense and time wasting with R-Truth to end for the Judgment Day, but somehow it continues to linger and linger into following weeks. So everyone loves it very much and finds everything R-Truth is doing right now to be hilarious, but some fans and even some characters within the story think it's time to focus on more important things. So while the group wasted all of their manpower on R-Truth and making him the focus of their world, Rhea Ripley is approaching 1 year as champion and has plenty of big threats ahead of her that has her entire focus right now. Obviously, the first one in line is Nia Jax. No one is giving Nia a shot to win the title, but Nia could still be looked at as one of, if not the biggest threat Rhea has faced so far. And then turn right around and defend her title against the winner of the Elimination Chamber women's match. That match is full of both veteran and young talent that are all hungry for the opportunity to face Rhea Ripley with the title on the line on that WrestleMania stage. Talent like Becky Lynch, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, Raquel, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair. Every one of those women would be a credible threat to Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. No real weak link there at all. But due to all the teasers WWE has dropped over the last year on television, everyone highly anticipates Becky Lynch to walk out of that match with the win. WWE has been foreshadowing that match so hard that even the most casual fans could probably see it coming from a mile away. And not only WWE television teases, but even outside of the ring as well. Becky Lynch has taken many shots at Rhea Ripley during recent interviews, with Becky dropping many remarks that sounds very similar to the things that Seth often says about Roman. Becky has been saying that Rhea Ripley is a lazy champion, doesn't really take pride in holding that title, and how she wants to take that title off of Rhea to elevate it back to a prestigious level. And this is where the interesting part comes into play. If Becky Lynch wins the chamber and books her date with Rhea Ripley for WrestleMania 40, who actually will be the heel in this matchup? Well, if you asked that question several months ago, the answer would easily be Rhea Ripley. But if you've been paying close attention to recent Raw crowds, everyone absolutely loves Rhea and goes crazy for her now. Rhea always gets a great reception from live crowds, even during peak eras of her current heel run. But it looks like Rhea Ripley has been organically turning babyface in recent weeks, especially during the duration of the feud with Nia Jax. Nia's been legitimately getting Dominic Mysterio level of boos when she speaks, and Rhea gets massive cheers. This theme could most definitely continue at Elimination Chamber in front of Rhea's home country crowd. But considering that it's not just the Australian live fans cheering for Rhea Ripley, and how it appears to be every live crowd, what impact will this have on the WrestleMania match with Becky Lynch? We've seen WWE pivot storylines and angles pretty fast due to fan reactions. Just look at the WrestleMania 40 main event. So, Could a similar story change happen here with Rhea's growing popularity and organic babyface turn? Could Becky Lynch morph into the anti-hero or heel role for the WrestleMania feud with Rhea Ripley? Could Becky Lynch lean back into the egotistical side of herself that we saw during the Big Time Bex era? And will they actually allow Rhea Ripley to be the babyface here? Or will they do something else just to reestablish Rhea Ripley as a heel again, coming out of the Nia Jax feud? Maybe something cheap, like some shot attacks on Becky Lynch. Maybe something to get the fans to view Rhea as a heel again. And if Rhea Ripley continues to turn babyface, how could this affect her positioning inside the Judgment Day? Faction members are all usually on the same side, so it would be pretty strange to have Rhea as this big face while the rest of the group is all big heels. It's definitely something to monitor in the coming weeks and see how exactly WWE plans on handling this situation, because all live crowds are getting strongly behind Rhea Ripley. So it appears to be a bit of a dilemma if a babyface Becky Lynch is going to come after Rhea Ripley. We'll see if WWE decides to keep Becky versus Rhea as a neutral feud, or if one of the two women will establish themselves as a true heel of the feud. The Rock has been confirmed to appear during the WrestleMania 40 Night 2 main event to affect the match in some way. The Rock claims he will do anything he has to do in order to make sure Cody Rhodes doesn't leave as WWE champion. Some fans believe The Rock, while others think that he can't really be trusted and could turn on Roman instead. Well, a whole new outcome theory has entered the discussion, thanks to UFC's Michael Chandler. Michael was asked for his WrestleMania outcome prediction, and he thinks that The Rock will find a way to incorporate himself into the WrestleMania 40 main event of Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns, turn it into a triple threat match, and walk out as WWE champion. And as crazy as it sounds, it still appears to be in the realm of possibility for things that we could actually see go down. It was already reported that The Rock was allegedly pushing hard for himself to dethrone Roman Reigns. And maybe The Rock's line about making sure you don't walk out as WWE champion at WrestleMania 40 was directed at both Roman and Cody. He's going to make sure neither of them walk out with the title. And that appears to be the big twist that no one else would see coming. If you're going all in with a heel turn for The Rock, nothing will generate more heat than him ending Roman's historic title reign and stopping Cody's story all in the matter of 3 seconds. It would strangely enough be a poetic end to Roman's title reign, because remember, Roman first won the title after joining late to a title match that was already going on between Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman. Roman came in late to play mop-up duty and capture the title. So how bizarre would it be if someone ended Roman's title reign in that exact same fashion? If The Rock pulls something like that off, we'll be talking about lots of nuclear heel heat and lots of crybabies, as he labels them. So add Michael Chandler's prediction into the hat of potential outcomes for WrestleMania. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.